Hey everybody, Lead Speed here, coming at you with a video. More Pokemon Showdown Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire live. Now, this isn't going to be the same tier as I was playing the last couple times. This time I'm going to be doing some UU. Kind of did a couple games just because I felt rusty and I didn't do too well because for one, it was late at night, and two, I haven't played in a while, so I don't know what's good and what's not. I just play with things and brings familiar faces like I always do, so I just kind of go with whatever I have at the time, or whatever I know at the time and stuff like that. But yeah, this is simply how it goes. And remember, leave your feedback on what Mega Pokemon you want me to use in future sessions. Now, the reason I'm not doing any particular ones that were requested is because, well, I think Gallade's probably going to be OU soon just because of how much usage he's been kind of getting lately in the OU tier. So I think it's a smart idea for me to get as much use out of Gallade as I possibly can now, because he may not be in UU for much longer. But, you know, that's just me though. I mean, I'm just looking at it from the viewpoint of like, well, what everyone's talking about and stuff like that. But, and I guess speaking of which, there were recent tier changes for December 2014, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But yeah, let's get to the team just because that's what you're here to see. So a Mega Gallade, simple. Keys to Roserade, very simple, same odd spread as I've done for a long time. Quake Hammer, the Swampert, pretty much the team player. So he does what he does, sets up rocks and tanks hits very well. And I haven't used them in a while, so it's nice to bring him back. And same with DiGiorno. It's not delivery, but he's got a Choice Scarf, and he'll be delivering Choice Scarves to any annoying walling Pokemon and stuff like that. That's basically how he works. I decided not to go with a specially defensive variant because I needed a Scarfer, and I know UU, well, if anything, if I remembered anything about UU, is that it has a lot of big fat walls in it that can stall you out for days, and heck, Blissey's in UU right now. So technically that's one thing I gotta look out for if I don't have Gallade or something like that. But yeah, that's basically how it goes. And Crystalina, the Diancie, is not a Mega. I mean, you kind of saw this being the Mega, so why would she be a Mega? Because, well, I mean, I could technically put a Mega Stone on her and be all like, hey guys, I got 2 Megas and I can kind of pick and choose which one I want. But no, I'm not going to do that for this team. Maybe for a different team. I don't know. But yeah, Calm Mind, Rest, Sleep Talk, Moonblast. Sounds pretty bulky, right? And heck, a couple of games I did off camera, you know, that you actually put in a bit of work near the end. I mean, especially when you remove certain threats from their team, from the opponent's team, and you could just set up all day. Plus, yeah, I mean, her HP is relatively mediocre, but don't be fooled because this bulk is real, okay? It's quite real. But yeah, just a Rest, Sleep Talk, Calm Mind. So yeah, that's simply what. And Vampire Bat, the Crobat, to pretty much defog things, because that's kind of what I do. You know, I just like to have a defogger, and yeah, he's a fighting type resist, so that's always nice. And you know, he just does what he does. So I mean, I don't think I need to explain much with this because some are familiar faces, and heck, some of I've kind of been using quite a bit. So yeah, I'll get some games and see where this gets us. All right, battle number 1. Now let's see. He has this stuff. Rotom is arguably a good start. Honchkrow could definitely be a threat to me. And he's got a Diancie too, so I definitely gotta watch out. And I'm gonna leave with Rotom. And I'm going to go right for the Volt Switch. Now, depending on what he does, like if I outspeed him, it'll more than likely be basically he's not Scarred Rachi. Scarred Rachi is definitely faster. If we're both running a positive speed nature of some kind, he'll definitely be faster with the Scarf. So we'll find out, won't we? Yep, he is Scarfed, as I suspected. And I mean, he was either that or he's just like a stalled Rocky lead. So yeah, he's going first. I'll get the Volt Switch. He has no resist to it whatsoever. I'm assuming he's gonna go into, he might go into his Chandelure, which I mean is not bad at all. It's not a bad play. It's definitely not a bad play at all. Because why not? And I'm gonna hit the timer. I mean, I don't wanna, it's like seriously, like some of the games I had prior to this recording, it's basically a stall fest basically. And I'm talking like Fortress, Blissey, Tentacle. It's like, oh my goodness, shit's crazy. And I'm gonna go into my Swampert because Swampert can probably handle this. Now I don't know what kind of Dynasty this is. This could be Mega. This could be like a bulky set with Stuff Rock. I have no idea. Let's find out, won't we? Getting a burn would be nice just because, yeah, it's basically that. Ooh, and a burn. Yay. That saved me from a potential threat. Yeah, I wasn't sure what kind of Dynasty it was, and I'm thinking, well, if it's bulky, then I'm kind of in trouble. Okay, now he's gonna go in Honchkrow. I'll definitely need Swampert for stuff. Maybe for Rachi. I'll go into my own Dynasty. Like, how about that? How about that, guys? Like, what do you think? I go into my own Dynasty. He gets a crit, which it sucks, but it's okay. I'm going for rest, and I'm just gonna skip that part. Yeah, I'm going for rest. Then I can basically just, okay, I'm going to Rotom because, yeah, he'll U-turn, which is fine. I don't actually care if he does that or not because, you know, I'll basically Volt Switch on whatever he brings in. If he brings in Chandelure, okay. This could be a problem too, actually. Depending on what set he's running. I definitely need, now, my Kiza cannot touch that Chestnut, so I have to be really careful about that. So let's see what I want to do. Do I need this for anything else? Probably for that Honchkrow. Maybe for that Honchkrow, I can outspeed it if it's not going for Sucker Punch. Let's see. What do I want to do? What do I not need? I think Crobat. Now, the reason I'm even thinking of doing that, ooh, that kind of works out. Ooh, that works out because I have Infiltrator on this thing. Basically, Infiltrator will allow me to hit through his substitute and take him down. Like, yeah, and he knows this too, so he's gonna switch, which, good. Some people actually forget this, and, you know, it's just one of those things you kind of forget about sometimes. You just kind of forget about it, and it's like, oh shit, well, he would do things. I don't know. I might want to run like a, I don't know. And there's that move. Okay. That kind of hurt. That kind of hurt, actually. I'm going to go into my, oh, jeez, more crits. I'm just saying, that shit is ridiculous. I mean, you can pretty much sponge hits all freaking day. Now, I'm thinking he's gonna switch here to what? Chandelure? I'll go for Sleep Talk just because, just to burn off a turn. And I get another, just to burn off a turn of sleep. Yeah, like this will wall parts of his team, basically. And wow. Okay, wow. I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb in case he goes into Chandelure, but he goes into Chestnut. Like, I didn't want him going into the Chandelure, basically. Like, that would have definitely done stuff. And I'm gonna go for a Layer of Spikes. Layer of Spikes, and he's gonna do the same. But I do have a Defogger, so, like, I'm okay if he's, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go into my Crobat. Like, I'm gonna defog. Actually, I'm like, what am I doing? I mean, I may as well defog. Just to get rid of those hazards. And as long as this These hazards are up. He can't harm me. Okay. DiGiorno. I'm gonna go into my Swampert. Yeah, I think Swampert might just be Death Fodder, but he goes for that. Perfect. That works. And I'm going right for the Scald here. That Rachi's kind of annoying me just because it's like, it outspeeds my team basically. And I basically can't outspeed it. Yeah, I definitely have nothing to outspeed this thing. Okay. Can I not? Okay. Now, he's gonna go for spin. Ooh, he thought I was gonna go for Stealth Rock. Okay. I'm gonna go for Giga Drain because even if he goes into Chestnut, it's okay. But he goes into Rachi, which, like, I need to weaken this thing just enough to where, you know, where I could just basically take it out with something. Now, if he goes for Zen Headbutt, I could take advantage of it with Gallade, but that's kind of dangerous. That's dangerous, mainly because of like, what I want to do. I need this for Blastoise. Definitely need it for Blastoise. And I need my Vampire Bat to get rid of his Stealth Rock or Spikes or whatever. And that another crit. Jeez, there's a lot of crits going around. Like seriously. Like man, I swear to good. I swear, we're just gonna get a lot of that, aren't we? And I'm just gonna fodder him off. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's annoying, yes. And I'm gonna go for Sleep Talk again. Just to see what I get. And I get another rest. I am... Yeah. You are not doing too hot right now, Crystalina. I really need to do... That Jiraiya is a real problem. And I can't really go into Gallade just because he might get burned. And I don't want to go into Rotom yet, mainly because he'll still give me a bit of momentum while he's still alive. Now, what can I do? See, here's the thing. I know he might go into Chestnut or Rachi. Crobat isn't good against Rachi, but it can switch into Chestnut. Okay. I'm gonna go for Giga Drain mainly because it hits everything on his team. Okay. It hits everything on his team, basically. What do I want to do? Yeah, this tier is kind of awkward. I haven't done this in a while, and I'm facing things that I don't face normally. So, yeah, Rachi is definitely a big problem. The Rachi and I guess the, like, I definitely need... Dynasty's definitely a win condition. But this thing is kind of in the way. Just saying. You know, I really hate foddering this thing. I really hate to do that. But he's going to go for that. Okay. The reason I didn't go into this is because he could have gone for Iron Head or something like that. And that would have been bad. Because if he went for Iron Head, this would be a lot weaker than it is now. Now, sleep should be up. Yeah. Calm Mind. Okay. Now. And this thing is bulky. Yeah. Like, see that? That's bulk. Now, I know the Blastoise isn't like... I know this Blastoise is probably not offensive. But, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, that's still a lot. And yes, good thing I did that. And that is not what I wanted them to make me go into. But yeah. Kiza, go? I really don't want him like... Like, I don't want him like... Okay. Not a good switch, but... I can't switch out, basically. Unless I want to let him... Okay. I'm gonna go into Crobat. Go for Brave Bird. Just to kill this thing. I mean, I really don't have anything else to go for. Crystalline will definitely be really good here. I'm just saying, this is just really helpful. And let's see what he goes for. He's gonna go for that headbutt. Okay. And I go for Brave Bird. I don't quite kill it, but now I know what he's gonna lock himself into. At least I know what he's locking himself into, and it's definitely that headbutt. And he can't really do anything. Yeah, like this can put in some work. I'm gonna go into Crobat. Counter for Death Botter. That's what I'm gonna do now. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go into Gallade. Should I just YOLO it? You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna YOLO it. And, well, that kinda worked. Because now I take out that Blastoise. Freaking Rachi though. Gosh. Freaking Rachi being annoying again. That's no shock. He's gonna go for Iron Head and he doesn't flinch me because of Inner Focus. Yeah. Like, that helped a lot. Okay. Now freaking Honchkrow shows up. And what do I want to do? I don't want him setting up in my face. I don't want him getting behind a sub, so I'm just gonna let Gallade die and go into Diancie because Diancie can pretty much take a hit and pretty much take it out with Moonblast. And yeah, that's basically how it's gonna work. Gonna go for Moonblast, get a crit, which didn't matter at all, and he's gonna go into Chestnut, and I'm gonna go for Rest. Like, I'm not messing around with this thing. Like, I am not messing around with this thing. Like, I'm just gonna go for Rest. Go for Sleep Talk. And he's gonna... You know, I should call this Crit Central. Like, let me tell you, like, that's basically what it is. It's kind of crazy, actually. But he can't really harm my Diancie. Not without getting more crits. Okay, so how much did that do? 68? Yeah, that did 68. This will kill it basically if he doesn't get another crit. Ooh. I'm gonna go for Rest. Like, I'm not messing around. I don't want to mess with this. And I live, okay. Yeah, this is really coming down to this. I might just cut away to one of us winning, whoever it is, so be right back. And I'm back, and after like 50 bajillion turns or whatever, I win. Jeez. Yeah. Thank God I wasn't doing this on Wi-Fi because, yeah, these kind of battles would have taken like an hour. Yeah, freaking 14 minutes. Now, considering how long these are supposed to, well, I don't know, that's actually pretty lengthy just for, you know, trying to get multiple games, but it is what it is, I guess. I guess I'll get one more game because, yeah, this was super long and intense, so I guess there's some good came out of it, so be right back. Alright, battle number 2. After that ridiculously moment, oh hey, there's Staraptor again. I guess Staraptor's Yu again? I remember he was being subject tested a long while ago and he got banned and yada yada yada. I guess he's being retested again? I guess that's fine. We'll just see what happens. Let's see if he's just as dangerous as he was last time. I'd imagine he was, just because freaking... Yeah, I'm gonna go for Overheat because, yeah, I don't want to mess around with that thing. And dang, that actually did a decent amount. Akiza, you're up. You're up on the stage. And if, you know, my opponent would pick a move, that'd be great. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go into Roserade just because, well, he's Stuff and Rachi. Okay, I'm already tired of this guy. Like, I don't know why. Just from one game I had just now, I was already tired of Rachi. I'm just saying, freaking Rachi was annoying me the entire time. That, like, Scarf Rachi, I don't know, like, I guess it's just because it's something I don't run into. I think even when Jirachi first went to UU, I don't think I ran into that many Scarred Rachis. I think if anything, they were mainly like the bulky sets or something, like the specially defensive ones or something. I don't know. Whatever you kids do these days with your Jirachis, it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of a thing that I guess you just kind of have to expect now. I mean, yeah, it's kind of annoying just because I have like no good switch into Rachi outside of maybe Diancie if he's going for like the psychic stab attack. But again, that's kind of iffy. And he was going for Iron Head, probably expecting my, well, actually he just wanted to flinch me to death. Okay. Go Stealth Rock. Yeah, I'm getting that up, definitely. And I'm gonna go into definitely want to go into Kiza. Can't do anything though because of bulletproof. Yeah, that's a recurring trend this time around. I have to really play around that somehow. Okay, I'm gonna go into my Crobat. Scare him out. Now, I'm going to go for the Super Fang because if he goes into Rachi, I'm going to snap him of 50% of his health if I hit. And even if he stays with this Chestnut, I mean, he'll be at half. And he'll die to Brave Bird anyways. So, it's kind of a win-win. Sort of? Well, it's not really win-win, but you get the idea. He goes into Rachi. Okay, do I hit the Super Fang? Yes, I do. And no lefty's telling me he is Scarred Rachi. And I'm going back into my freaking Swampert again. I do not want to go into Diancie in case he like does something weird and goes for freaking, yeah, I basically didn't want to like, okay, I'm gonna go for Scald because yeah, Scald is good. And I can maybe burn this Chestnut and then I don't have to worry about it. Nope. Gosh. That's a problem. Yeah. Okay. What do I want to do here? Stelrong is definitely helpful. Now, I think I want to go for... What do I want to do? I'm thinking. Like, I'll say something. I'll say this about UU battles. These can definitely get very intensive. Especially because, I mean, especially when there's a lot of walls in play. You definitely have to kind of play around them. And I guess it's testing my knowledge of UU even though I haven't done this in a while. Or I haven't done UU in a while. I may even been playing OU just because I happen to bring things that aren't from OU in there. So, what do I want to do? I guess I'll go back into my Vampire Bat, and I don't know why I'm going into Sing Song. And I'm gonna go right for I'm gonna go for Defog. I mean, it'll get rid of my Stealth Rock, but the thing is, I can get him up whenever, so it's not that big a deal. And I'm going for Defog. And he's doing it anyway. Okay. Okay, buddy, you're gonna be that guy. I mean, he can go into Rachi, but he's not gonna want it. He's definitely not gonna want to go into Rachi just because, yeah. Rachi's basically, well, actually, you know what? Do I want to do that? I don't know, actually. Actually, no, I don't, because if you go into Rachi, basically, like, here's what I'm thinking. He might go into Rachi, and then he'll restore HP because of the lead seed. At the very least, if I go into Rotom, he's not going to be able to heal off that way. So, yeah. Well, he goes into Umbreon, which is okay. I'm going to go for Trick just to cripple this thing. And it's nice. Okay. Now, I'm going to go right for the... I'm going right for the Overheat in case he goes into Rachi. If he goes into Rachi, I'll kill it before he does anything. Which, okay, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And my phone is going off, and I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Gallade. I don't know what he wants to do, but I'm gonna go right for the knockoff. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I know he's not gonna stay in. I'm going for knockoff. Why didn't I Mega Evolve? Really? I forgot to Mega Evolve. Wow, I are totally smirked. Okay, Swords Dance. Like, actually, yeah. He might go. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't Mega right there. That was weird. And wow, it's like he actually predicted that. Okay. It's like he actually predicted that. Okay. Well, I am not risking it. Cause I need this. Okay. Well, what can he go into? He's not gonna stay in. I know he won't. But do I wanna see, here's the thing, with me pulling double switches, I don't know how people play. So if he randomly stays in, I'm gonna lose a Pokemon basically. And I don't wanna do that. But I have a middle leeway in my Rotom. So Rotom will definitely get the job done. And yeah, that basically works out. And I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt, and that doesn't do anything. Holy crap. That was bad. That was horrible play on my behalf. Why did I do that? That was a horrible move on my behalf. But honestly, I'll just weaken this thing. Like here's the thing. We want to get a T-Wave, which might help. I mean, I don't know if it really will, but yeah, I think I'm going to. He's gonna go for Heal Bell, but that's fine. I'm gonna go for the. What can he go into? Chestnut? He can go into Tentacruel, or actually he can't like. Well, what can he go into? Staraptor? Well, he's not gonna like taking this. And yeah, I'm not setting up. Not when that. I should have actually kept that in mind when I went for SD. I guess I thought he was gonna go into like freaking Tentacruel or something. But no, that was not the case. He just went into Staraptor, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta switch out. But yeah, Staraptor's gone, and that makes me that's good. That is really good. Because now. Okay, what do I want to do? I could go into, yeah, I'll go into Rotom-H's Death Fodder, just to kind of see what kind this is. Life Orb, okay. So that does tell me a little bit about the set he's running on this thing. Actually, this could be threatening if it's a Nasty Plot. That could definitely be very threatening. Huh. If it's a Nasty Plot, I can get swept by that thing actually. And I'm going for Stealth Rock because, well, I need to get them up. Yeah, the problem with this team, and this is kind of, I don't know, this kind of team is weird. I mean, it basically has trouble against like the recent stuff, I guess. The recent stuff like Togekiss. I mean, Togekiss was an OU, so this kind of team would have not had trouble with it. And I will admit that Togekiss and Jirachi would definitely give me a lot of trouble. Because that's just how my team building is apparently. It just happened. It just overlooked. I just overlooked things like Jirachi and Togekiss, and I basically have to like. I just have to. I don't know. Like I just had to expect anything. I guess I don't know. There's just like I don't know. Like Gen 5 UU just has like a lot of things that whirl you but isn't anymore. So and the things that I didn't have to worry about back then were not there, and my god, okay. That was kind of frustrating, but I should have seen that one coming. Okay. I can go into Gallade, but here's the problem. I don't like my odds. I don't like my odds. I don't like my odds. Yeah, I definitely don't like my odds. I think we're gonna lose. Oh well, I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. Plus, I kind of suck at this tier right now because, for one, I haven't done this in a while, and two, I'm using shit like I'm using weird team combinations. Like I'm still using freaking Gallade in UU, even though he technically isn't, and you generally don't run stuff like this in UU, but I do it anyways because I don't like just picking UU Pokemon. I like to throw in some non-UUs just to see what happens. And I basically force out his Rachi, and I have and again, this Rachi is going to be annoying. How did I know this was going to be the bane of my existence? I mean, it is what it is, I guess. And okay, oh, he's choice banded. Okay, I'll take a choice band, I guess. Why not? Why not? And I don't quite kill, but he gets a freeze. Okay, cause freeze. That's a bummer. Yeah, that kind of sucks, actually. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, it's Pokemon. You just gotta expect some weird hacks. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna record another one of these, but I don't know. And he's gonna go into Togekiss. Okay, now this is gonna suck if I don't default right now. But then again, I mean, I don't know, I kind of doomed myself bringing this team in general just because I don't even think it's that good. Like, I'll admit it, it's probably not that good. I mean, Dynasty can put in work, and Gallade can definitely put in work, but I'm just saying this stuff is just kind of, you just gotta take a risk, and oh my god, I actually freaking got out of it okay, which is kind of weird. I can't believe that actually worked out. I cannot believe that worked out. Vampire Bat, you rock. Now I can go into Gallade. Gallade basically has a field day, kind of. I had to be careful though, because one wrong move, and I'm in deep trouble. And I'm gonna go for SD, and he goes for Leech Seed, and he misses. Of course he misses. Like, I guess that's some retribution for earlier? For like, you know, for the darn frozen thingamabobber that happened. And I'm just gonna go close combat. Yeah, I mean, even if he goes in the Tentacruel, I basically 2-hit KO it. So yeah, that's GG. Wow, talk about a comeback. Dang. Well, that's all we got for today, folks. If you like this video, leave a comment, leave a like or something. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I mean, you guys have probably done some UU, right? Like, what do you think of it right now? I mean, there were some recent tier changes, and I'll put the link down to those in the description. I mean, there's not much for me to talk about. I mean, Sceptile's RU right now. Altaria's in UU, so, you know, Mega Altaria is a thing. And obviously stuff like Sableye went to OU because of his Mega. Lopunny's in RU right now. But yeah, there's not much to say about that. I mean, I'll just leave my yeah, there's not much for me to say about the changes. I think the changes are fine. I mean, nothing looks too out of the ordinary. I mean, some people say, well, what about Wobbuffet? Wobbuffet's in NU. Well, I'm assuming that Shadow Tag is banned in like the lower tiers or something like that. So, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, who's going to really use Wobbuffet's ability in the lower tiers? And, I mean, I haven't seen that much Wobbuffet in OU, so, I guess it makes sense. I mean, you basically only have Telepathy Wobbuffet, which is basically useless. So, yeah. Enough said. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. And, yeah, these battles were just crazy. Yeah, very stressful, too. Like, you have no idea. Or maybe you do, because you might have done more UU than I have been lately. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time when I use I guess I'll use a Mega that was requested. And yeah, see you guys then.